Sushant Kridhi, what type of films do you normally gravitate toward? What do you like watching?
I like light rom-com films, but at the same time, I really like thrillers. For me, I think I look for pace, you know. Fun and entertainment is something I anyways look for. I'm normal janta that ways. But बहुत सारी ऐसी films होती हैं which are really nice stories, but they're so draggy and they're so like slow that I lose interest. And I think I've become very impatient when it comes to watching a film. So for me, it has to be engaging. And as genres, I like rom-com, I like thrillers, I like biopics sometimes. Yeah,
For you, Sushant?
horror films.
Horror, really?
Horror is something that I like, yes, of course.
Really?
It just wakes me up.
How interesting.
I think film watching is a very subjective thing. So something that I like, you will not like. It's a very subjective thing because, you know, my comprehension and my expectation and my state of mind, all those things, my biases.
Of course, what you bring to it.
True.
Yeah.
So that defines what it is. But having said that, no matter what the filmmaker uses, the narrative, the visuals, or anything, any tool that he can use, in order to not allow me to think about anything else. You know what I'm saying? I am just there. So it could be anything.
And horror with gore, or what type of horror? What's
Any kind of horror.
No, not any kind of horror.
He's more discerning.
Yeah. You know, when you play with anticipation, you know, that thing, it's not that ghost should not appear in the first 3/4 of the film. You know what I'm saying? It's just expectation and anticipation, basically that. But any kind of horror.
Any kind of horror. Yeah, thanks.
She's right.
For coming back to
She's
it.
just looking at me, really?
Yeah, because I've seen him watch like those documentary kind of horrors.
Yeah, any kind of horror.
Yeah.
Those are the two things.
Yes.
So, what are the 2 or 3 films that you're really looking forward to in the next
year?
couple of months? Yeah.
Imtiaz Ali's film.
With Shah Rukh and Anushka.
Yeah, so I in general, I'm an Imtiaz Ali fan. I love his work. So I'm really looking forward to it. And Shah Rukh and Anushka are there. So I love their chemistry. I love the way they are with each other.
And it is romance.
Yeah, it is romance.
Shot all over Europe. How can you not be in love with it?
Yeah. So too many reasons for that. Tube Light, that's coming now in June. That's looking very different. Also, I think I just met Kabir Khan at some party, and he was talking about it and how it's really special and how, you know, it's very different from whatever he's done and everything. So that, and then the Secret Superstar.
Amir's film.
Yeah,
With Zaira
yeah.
Wasim.
So I love the trailer that they had released, and also that girl, she's so talented. I've seen her
Zaira,
in Dangal,
yeah.
Zaira, yeah. Seen her in Dangal, and she's very talented, and she's so cute looking. I think she kind of fits the role perfectly.
For you?
It would be Dutt's biopic. And Nolan's next. Dunkirk.
Dunkirk,
How do you
yeah.
Dunkirk? And third would be my film because I still have to watch Shraddha. So I'm seriously looking forward to watching it.
I'm really excited about my own movies.
I really want to see what I've done because, as I told you, I don't know what I
Yeah, no, I haven't
did in
seen
every
it, yeah.
right take. That's it.
Tell me, what is sort of your 1 or 2 go-to movies? You know, what are the films you're constantly recommending to friends? What do you watch when you're like in need of, you know, some solace, comfort food?
There's too many of them. I think I really like Notebook and Before Sunrise. These are two films when I really feel like watching a rom-com or a nice romantic film. I really like them. Before Sunrise, the way they have the conversations, I think is so rare. And the way they sort of hold, you know, in that entire scene for such a long time. And you still want to, and I know the conversations, but I still want to hear them again. So that, and I think DDLJ and Hum Aapke Hai Kaun are 2 films which and Andaz Apna Apna are 3 films which I can watch anytime. I think I've watched it over 100 times. Whenever it comes on TV, I'm switching on and I stick to that channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have many films. Many films. Pather Panchali, Garam Hawa, DDLJ, Scarface, Irreversible. And
Irreversible. You
yeah.
watch that again and again.
Yeah, because just to remind me that you can bend the rules and still make a film out of it.
Oh.
And And Avatar also. Avatar.
You go back to it
Yes, again and again, again and again.
and makes you happy.
Matrix.
Just, I mean, like, imagine, now this is the final product that we are watching, but imagine somebody would have thought about it and then they invented the technology to shoot, like all those
It's
things.
ambition of another level.
This, so that's why this film and the film like Gravity, these films inspire me a lot and just tells me just to go for it and fail. Massive failure is required. So I'm doing a space film.
failure.
Yeah, of course. You should just be destroyed, but take those risks. You know what I'm saying? Like the next film that I'm doing is a space film. Now I know for a fact that we don't have that much budget as Gravity, and we know this that Indian everybody, film watching audience, are exposed to films like Gravity and Interstellar, and there was this another film that came right now, Life.
Life.
So we have to match the technology
Without
and
money.
Without money. So we don't know. So that's what we'll figure out in the next few months. So that's what I'm saying. But trying new stuff, just.
That's so exciting. That's great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.